So you researchers have something new to say? What? Oh, it's just you guys. Don't scare us like that. Suspicious. Has something gone wrong? Oh, nothing much. Just a bit of a situation. Some peculiar data started transferring through the orbital network. Yeah, I was totally blown away by that sexy photo of Miss Croy in a swimsuit from her student days popping up on the network. Talk about hitting the jackpot. Wait, we're not just screwing around, okay? I swear, we only found it by chance. Who is capable of getting their hands on this kind of sensitive data? Yona or Ren? You're kidding, was that one of Yona's pranks? I do seem to recall him mentioning a scattering bait. This may be said bait. Okay, time to go kick his ass in Palm again. In Tetris. I managed to find it among a bunch of other random files. I figured this was the hacker's work, but what the heck was the point behind all this? I'll just print out a copy of it for now, for evidence sake. Sure! And I'm begging you, please don't mention a word of this to Miss Croyce. She'd have her heads on the platter. That does not sound like my problem. Hey Clay, this isn't fair. Be a pal and print me a copy too, will you? Hey, imagine if I know... that is messed up. I am going to tell her right now, assuming she has time. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry to interrupt you while you're in the middle of working. It's okay, I've got nothing but meetings all day. Crossbell and blood runs through my veins, so naturally, I would have liked to have gone to the parade, but alas. Huh. Relax, my friend, I was merely joking. I hope you all continue striving to work to the best of your abilities. I know I'll be doing so. But we definitely will, thank you. The IBC always manages at least 20 different companies. These are just the business proposals and reports. Even with our support, it's no easy task to run this place. Excuse me, but how do you get past security? Oh, you're Ellie's co-workers, aren't you? My apologies. However, we're in the middle of a meeting, so I would appreciate it if you kept quiet. Right, here are the reference materials for more details. The investment division is indicated to have an extremely high growth rate. On that note, I'm currently taking charge of his businesses as well. May I count on you to complete that report, Beretta? Yes, ma'am. We'll begin immediately. Fact of the matter is, I'm leaving on a business trip this afternoon. I must finish any remaining work I have here while I still have the time. As you might expect, I've had nothing but meetings all day. I'm tired of them. Yona, what do you have to say for yourself? Hey Yona, we appreciate the information you gave us yesterday. It really helped us out in our investigation. Of course it did, especially that stuff about the shores of the auction, I bet. You did take a good look at all the data, right? Yes, an auction of smuggled goods disguises a grand high society party at Michelin. Reading it was a shock, I assure you. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I was a bit hesitant at first, but I managed to bag myself a nice source of info. Hope you guys appreciate me slipping in all those nice tidbits for you. That explains that. Tell me, Tio, how long did that take you to figure out? I wouldn't be surprised if it took you about an hour, but it's a breeze for a genius like me. Not even 30 seconds. Yona, you continue to be as easy to read as ever. God, 30 seconds? John Stir Buddy, it might be best if you stop trying to one-up Tio talk. Doubt it's ever gonna work out. Never. Next time, damn it. Next time you're going down. Tio Plato, after I defeat Kitty, you're next. Remember the name Yona Sacred. Yona, I see you still have more free time than you know what to do with. Shut it, Plato. Aren't you going to explain that photo of Maria Bell? Oh, what are you doing on the first floor? This is a clinical record Dr. Beldine wanted. Could you give it to him later for me? Sure thing. Thank you, Ran. Oh, hi, Lloyd. I'd love to sit down and chat, but I'm kind of pressed for time today. Next time, I promise. She must be swamped with work. Okay, there's some stuff with Gunter. Surely, Professor Gunter, a man of your caliber must have a wife, or at least a girlfriend. I'm afraid I'm living the single life and I'm quite enjoying it. I tend to avoid ladies whenever I can, actually. Now, putting my love life aside, this particular medical examination... Oh, there's no one special? How lovely! I mean, what a waste. Well, if that's the case, I think I'll volunteer. Tonight. You and me. Oh dear, not again. Quite the shy man, aren't you, Professor Gunter? Being popular can be such a hassle sometimes. I'd much rather finish my rounds and hurry on home, but alas. Oh my, that doctor was such a cutie. I've no doubt he's a hit with the ladies. Seems Lloyd's not the only one with lady proms. Oh, here's something interesting. That event is going to be held in Michelin tomorrow if I'm not mistaken. Due to some unforeseen circumstances, I didn't receive an invitation this year, but next year I'm sure. Michelin, isn't that the wellness resort you can get to using a cruise ship in the harbor? I think he's going for that? The auction. Maybe. Place also has a ton of 5-star restaurants and a high-class boutique, so who knows? What the? We can't go in? Oh wow, I knew they made Braille books, but Braille picture books? They're pretty impressive, aren't they? Even the pictures themselves are three-dimensional. They are, though it doesn't seem there are very many of them. When I'm older, I'd like to offer Braille books myself. Picture books myself. Still, I can't help but wonder where someone like me can even do it in the first place. Shizuku, sweetie. Isn't there still a possibility you'll be able to regain your eyesight, though? That's what the doctors say, but I think it's important to consider what I will do if it doesn't happen too. Sorry, it must sound annoying talking about silly things like that. Hey now, no being shy around us. Estelle grabbed Shizuku's hands and held them close. Estelle? I've got a great idea. Let's make picture books that every kid can enjoy, together. So don't you worry about a thing, Shizuku. It's easy to see the author's devotion and warmth shine through the pages. I think you should take your own similar feelings, hold them close, and never let go. Estelle, Joshua, thank you so much. Shizuku, there's no need to cry. Sorry for making you feel that way, Shizuku. They probably wouldn't mind if we stepped in, but maybe we shouldn't. I agree, it sounds like they're having a moment. Hey, there's always next time. Indeed there is. I'm sorry, I don't know why I suddenly started crying. Don't sweat it. Now Shizuku, prepare to get spoiled rotten by your big sis today. No ifs, ands, or buts. We shouldn't interrupt those three. Let's go, everyone. Any additional dialogue? No. One of our fellow members, Yoichim, works as a professor in the hospital. I'll invite him to go fishing with me later if I have the chance. Around 2 years ago, our president, Mr. Fisher, established our branch here in Crossbell. And during those 2 years, we've been slowly and surely expanding our events and outreach. I'm pleased with how we've been growing, to tell you the truth. And who knows, maybe the fishing guild will turn out to be the true power behind Ouroboros. All to create a world where they can fish freely. Seem to be everywhere. Hey, there's Anton and Ricky. Anton came up to me this morning and said he wanted to try being a street poet all of a sudden. It's Anton though, we already know how this is going to end. I bet he'll give up by the end of the day. I'm barely paying attention to what he's doing as per usual. Hey you, how would you like to hear the poetry of a man blessed by Ideos herself? Travel shamelessly and live with kindness. The transience of the world will echo through your life. Well, what do you think? Amazing, right? That was supposed to be poetry? Okay, so this tent is where I can do the quest. Is nothing safe from the hands of this jerkwad? They stole all of poor Mithra's Mira. How low can they get? Where do they get out thinking they can ruin the atmosphere for everybody? This festival hasn't been nearly as enjoyable because of their actions. Excuse me, but we're the Crossbell Police Department. We're here to respond to your support request. We're looking for the Business Owner Association's tent. Is this the correct place? Oh, you have arrived. I'm surprised. Who would have thought that you'd be the ones to handle the task? Well, word about the special support section that's been spreading these days. Thank you for your cooperation, Morse. Are these your friends, Sherman Morse? Well, once upon a time, this young man sat across from me on the train. Yeah, that was actually the day I started working on the force. Yes, it was, wasn't it? Anyway, I've interacted with these fine folks a few times since. We have a bit of a difficult situation on our hands. My apologies, members of the SSS. Could you please lend me your strength? You can count on us, sir. Let's see, I believe the request mentioned something about a recent theft. Yeah, wasn't there a bunch of them? Yes, it's as you say. There have been 4 different reports of theft since yesterday. Every last one of the stalls was robbed for everything they had. The Business Owners Association manages all the stalls being run during the festival, so we hear every report that comes in. I finished organizing the reports and have determined that only food stalls are being targeted. We don't have any clues to go off of, so the best thing we can do is warn the other stalls. That's unfortunate. The stall owners already have enough to worry about during the festival. I would imagine that you are worried about the damage becoming more widespread. Yes, that's why I've called you all here. It is my duty to ensure that the thief is caught before they cause any more damage. With the way things are going, customers who have come from far and wide to enjoy the festival could be affected. May I count on you to apprehend the thief? Understood. This is a serious predicament. We'll begin investigating immediately. Thank goodness, I already feel a little relieved. I'm counting on all of you. Rest assured, my man, you're in good hands. Hey Lloyd, any plans on how to tackle this? We don't have any clues to work off of. There's not enough information to go off yet, so I don't think there's any point in trying to analyze the situation. Excuse me, do you mind telling us which stalls were targeted? I'd like to speak with the owners. We may be able to collect information from them before we proceed. I see, that makes sense to me. I recorded the names down here. May I read them to you? Yes, that's fine. First is Nardol's Burgers in Central Square, followed by Chroma's Juice Stand and Admin District. Next we have Palette Pizza in the Entertainment District and Mithra's Gelato in the Harbor District. Were you able to get all of that? Okay, so 4 stalls in total, and they're all in different districts. You failed to find a single clue despite there being 4 victims? Regardless, let's see what we can dig up from the owners. Will you be here on standby? We'll return after we've made our rounds. Oh yeah, let me give you my contact information. Don't hesitate to call us if there are any new developments. We won't know when the thief will strike again, so communication is key. Understood, we'll wait for you here. We're counting on you, everyone. Mithra. Royalty ice cream. Mithra's Gelato, eh? Damn, she's one fine lady. Can you take it down a few notches, Randy? We're not here to flirt with her. Let's focus on the questioning, please. Excuse us, ma'am. We're here with the Crossbell police. May we take a few moments to ask you about what happened? Yeah, you were talking about the theft, right? He managed to pull a fast one on me while I was serving a customer. He struck while you were busy, eh? Yeah, I was busy serving some carefree-looking foreigner that was trying his hardest to hit on me. Was that Anton? While I was warding away his persistent flirting, I thought I felt someone sneaking me around behind me. It was too little too late. By the time I noticed, the register had already been emptied. That means you don't know the full details of the execution then. Could it be Phantom Thief B again? No, when he usually do something more amazing than stealing money. That's correct. I made the mistake. It's a terrible mistake of not witnessing the crime. So... Sorry to bother you, but do you mind if we ask you a few questions? We're investigating the recent strings of thefts around the area. Oh yeah, that. My sister and I take turns running the stall, so I think we'll be fine. I'd be a bit more concerned if I was on my own. I'd give the thief a perfect chance to sneak in and take my stuff when I'm not around. Do you happen to recall anyone acting suspiciously around the area? Actually, now you mention it, I saw some hooligans in red tracksuits come here a little while ago. The Vipers? I felt a little anxious because I'd never seen them around before. Now, those ain't the guys we're looking for. I do not believe those delinquents would resort to stealing. Regardless, do not hesitate to report any issues that they may cause. Sure, thanks. Excuse me, could we ask you a few questions? We're investigating the recent strings of thefts in the area. Oh yeah, I've heard about that. If he touches my noodles, I'm gonna get brutal. Leave your apprehension to us. We're just curious to know if you have any information regarding their appearance. Their appearance, eh? Nope, I haven't got a clue. I wouldn't be able to tell with a crowd like this. I know what you mean. Well, regardless, thank you for your time. All free stalls in this area. Talk to everyone. Nardol's Burgers. This is one of the food stalls that was robbed. Excuse me, do you have a minute? We're conducting an investigation on the recent thefts. Are you those police officers the guy from the Business Owners Association told me about? I'm sure you know, but my stall was hit this morning. Yes, we're sorry about your loss. Please try to recall what occurred at the time of the incident. Oh, well, the problem with that is I don't exactly know when I was robbed. How's that even possible? Well, it might have been when I was busy chatting away with this talkative young man. I think he was an eager tourist who came to enjoy the festival. Anyways, he was quite the loose-lipped guy. When I finally got his order, I swear I heard some rustling from behind me. Could it be that the thief is working in pairs, one guy to distract while the other steals? Confused, I quickly spun around, but there was no one there. Then after a while, I opened my register, and lo and behold, all my mirror was gone. So it's possible that your mirror was stolen while you were busy talking. That's the only thing I can think of. I'm as boggled as you are. That definitely sounds odd. Excuse me, but mind if I ask you a few questions? We're conducting an investigation on the recent thefts, you see. Oh, you're talking about the stalls that have been robbed all across the city. No worries, I think I'll be okay here. I mean, I'm right in the middle of Central Square. With this many people walking around, I'm practically untouchable. Then again, it's not as if the tourists are paying much attention to anything. On the contrary, the likelihood of our thief using the crowd to avoid detection is quite high. Sure, everything's fine, just leave it to me, guys. Well, she doesn't seem nervous. Excuse me, do you have a moment? We're conducting an investigation on the recent thefts. Oh, that? Someone from the Business Owners Association came by earlier to tell me to keep an eye out for anyone shady. They already hit one of the square stalls. So any ideas? Seen the thief running around or anything like that? Nope. I've been getting a lot of customers, so I can't spare the energy to look at what's happening at other stands. Well, that's a valid excuse. Now you mention it, you are right in front of Times and near the back alley. Yep, and you're also forgetting that the admin district is right down there. Most of our customers today came into the city to watch the parade. You certainly seem busy. Welcome to Chroma's juice stand. Feeling thirsty? Wasn't this the stand that was robbed? Excuse me, but will you mind giving us a recount of how the robbery went down? In detail, please. Sure, I guess. It all happened when I let my guard down for a second. My poor sales. Do you recall what the suspect looked like? Not really. It was really busy, so I wasn't able to get a good look at everyone. But there was this slim, younger man. From the looks of it, he was a foreign tourist. He was hitting on me the entire time. Hey, that's way too much of a reoccurring element in these thefts. Then, as I was in the middle of rejecting him, I heard these weird sounds from behind me. And then that was the thief's cue. I think so. Darn it, I was being so careful too. Could Anton and Ricky have resorted to thievery? Our thief is a crafty one. Working hard, officers? The crowd is especially large today, so do try to be careful, okay? We're part of the parade's security detail. It should be starting any moment now, so keep your wits about you. It's a good thing we were mobilized. I doubt anybody would think for a second about messing with the show with us on guard. True that, you guys are real combat pros. I bet most sane people would piss their pants after catching a bracer staring daggers at them. Yeah, I can't deny that you're far more intimidating than we are. What's going on here? What's with these cars? Hey Grace, are you covering the parade? You know it. Apparently this year's parade is going to have the largest attendance yet, so you know I gotta be there. I'm getting real fired up now. I'll snap photos from angles unimaginable and expose everything for what it's worth. Are you getting pumped, Reigns? Tell me you're getting pumped. I'm getting pumped, man. Son of a, what's the big idea? Why do you have to call me too? Hey, do my work for me, thanks. Nope, we're not unless we get paid a lot for it. No can do, Chief. We got our own requests to deal with. How about you get off your lazy ass and do some work for once? You kids are only running your mouths because you don't know how much of a pain in the ass it is to direct a parade. Damn it, I would have thought my rank would have put me way above doing chores. The bracers have been dispatched around the city today. Not much we can do about it, I suppose. We'll have to get around this parade without getting caught up in the chaos. Hey, thanks for your help yesterday. I wouldn't expect anything less from the ones that managed to get the upper hand on the case from the First Division. No, see, here's the thing. What are you getting all embarrassed for? It was all Zeit. only good member of the police. The parade is happening today. It moves fairly slow, but it'll be cutting through the crowd. I'd better make sure I don't lose my bearings. Oh yeah, I forgot they were going to use all of the cars for this year's parade. 1, 2, 3. I don't think this is all of them. I could have sworn I saw 7 of them. What? Did someone steal a car? You guys look pretty suspicious, you know that? I'll put you out of here so fast if I catch you messing with my stall. What? The heck? I thought you'd give me relevant information considering you're also a food stall. Is there any other stand here? Oh, whoops, wrong person. I forgot there's two people running the stand. Excuse me, may I borrow a moment of your time? We're currently investigating a chain of thefts in the area. Nervous sweating. I'm not too worried about it. I don't think anyone's stupid enough to commit a crime right in front of CBD headquarters. But they did. Well, actually it's a little bit further away from the headquarters, but still. Okay, maybe I'm a little nervous. I heard one of the stalls nearby got targeted by the thief. I think it's safe to say he's on high alert. I doubt he knows anything about the culprit. Let's move on. Okay, entertainment. Pizza. Right, Pallet Pizza is one of the stalls that was robbed. Excuse me, sir, do you have a minute to talk? We're investigating the recent string of thefts. That mess, eh? Jeez, what a day it's been. I was all caught up dealing with a customer when I let my guard down. Wait, dealing with a customer? Yeah, some chatty fellow was asking me for a tropical pizza. Judging by my past experience with customers, I'm willing to bet he was a tourist. Sorry, but I've come to dislike that fellow. If my ears weren't deceiving me, I could have sworn I heard sounds coming from the back of the stall. What a pattern. No, I'm positive it was the sound of the register being wrenched open. Damn it, how could this happen to me? I'm sorry for what you're going through. Thank you for cooperating in our investigation. Can you guys... We need to get a better profile of the chatty, flirty person that they were all talking to. Should we wrap up our questioning here? We should be good. Let's head on back and shovel through all our info. We haven't heard from the Business Owners Association, so we can assume that no other stalls have been victimized. That should be the case, yes. Though perhaps it would be prudent to connect one more round of the food stalls just to be sure. Excuse me, could we ask you a quick question? We're investigating the recent string of thefts around the city. Yeah, I heard the pizzeria over there was one of the victims. Heh, someone like me would never make an amateur mistake like that. So we were able to catch a glimpse of the culprit? Doubt it, wasn't exactly paying attention. Although, based on my cunning intuition, I have my suspicions that they'll be committing a third crime pretty soon. I'd be willing to bet that our culprit is looking for his next victim right about now. Seriously? Just a slight correction. 4 cases of theft have been reported, so the next victim will be the 5th. Huh. Okay, I double-checked my journal. I talked to all 10 stands. Oh, you're back already. Were you able to find anything? We actually managed to gather a lot of information. Shall we begin organizing it? Good idea. Take it away, Lloyd. Okay, got it. Let's start going through everything. Let's start by clarifying all the information we've obtained. According to the stall's reports, the method used to steal a mirror from them was... Stolen while owner was distracted. Pretty sure they all said they were hit while they were in the middle of dealing with customers. Committing the crime while the owners were busy serving customers to avoid detection. A crafty method, I must say. Yeah, it doesn't matter how cautious you are if you're too busy to notice. Right, I hadn't heard the same. Does their cowardice know no bounds? Let's not forget our thieving friend managed to hit up 4 of them in a row. Probably off guns that were friends about their epic heist about now, yeah? Yeah, but don't crimes like these normally follow a pattern? We should be able to discern one if we keep looking. Judging from what I've heard, I get the feeling that there's a pattern behind their actions. Now that I've pieced together the information, the criminal's motive is... for their enjoyment. Get a feeling the thief was doing it for their own enjoyment. Committing a series of crimes in rapid succession leads me to believe they weren't motivated by a lack of mira. Rather, I believe they were seeking thrills and getting enjoyment out of stealing. It's utterly ridiculous that someone would commit so many thefts for a reason like that. What kind of criminal is responsible for this tomfoolery? I think I have an idea of what the criminal might be like. The criminal is a youthful duo, most likely. I don't know. Yeah. I'm fairly certain it's a pair of younger thieves. How do you figure? There weren't any witnesses. Think about it for a second. Each stall was robbed in the middle of serving a customer. Didn't the description of the customer they serve sound eerily similar to one another? The stalls in the administrative and harbor districts would describe him as a young, carefree-looking man. Meanwhile, the stalls in the central square in the entertainment district described him as a talkative young man. Those were the only profiles recounted by the stall owners at the moment of the theft. It's far too unlikely to be a coincidence. That's why I'm thinking our criminals are in a pair. I think I get what you're saying. While one of them garnered the attention of the stall owner, the other went and stole the mira. Yeah, it makes sense if you assume that they were alternating roles. We absolutely cannot let this continue to happen. Please find them before they strike again. Yeah, I agree with the chairman. How are you going to find them, though? The city is packed with people right now. It's hopeless, isn't it? The best we can do is alert the shopkeepers to stay on guard. I disagree. I think we have enough information on how they operate to devise a countermeasure to stop them from stealing again. Hey guys, where do you think our friend is going to strike next? I think it's safe to exclude any stores that have already been targeted. Sooner or later, they're going to get caught with their hands in the cookie jar. It's highly probable that they will focus on stalls that have yet to be targeted and will strike while they are serving a customer. It's a good thing we interviewed a few shopkeepers that were unscathed too. I'm pretty certain that the one most likely to be targeted is... First one. What the sweet stall in Central Square? Yeah, and for a good reason. The administrative district will be filled with officers because of today's parade. The entertainment and harbor districts are relatively open areas compared to Central Square. Considering that they need to secure an easily accessible escape route, Central Square is the most logical location. Why would they need an escape route? The shopkeepers that were already stolen from are going to be more aware of their surroundings. Even if we got an experienced thief on our hands, they're far more likely to get caught at this point. They'll need to make a quick getaway if they get caught in the act. You know, now you mention it, isn't that burger stall also located at the intersection between a few of the districts? The sweets and shop in Central Square is within proximity of the back alley in the administrative district. That area decidedly has the highest number of escape routes available, so the thieves are likely to arrange that stall next. Target that stall next. Good thinking, TLoH. Since it's come down to this, let's take it all on the thieves targeting them next. The members of the SSS travel to the designated district to conduct their stakeout. Looks like he's a bust. That guy? That purple-haired one? That customer's pretty young, just looks like your run-of-the-mill tourist. Hold your horses, Lloyd, we got another bite. Is that guy's the thief, the one in the uniform? Yeah, he looks very suspicious. The youth suddenly reached his hand to the food stall's register. That's our cue! Go, go, go! Police, freeze! Damn it! Quick, let's scram! One of them got caught. TLoH, you're up. You do know this is a dead end, right? Game, set, match. He's gonna start breaking out the superpowers, right? No? We actually caught someone again? Without any help? Damn, we're on a roll. You're just a bunch of spineless cops. The hell do you think you can do to us? Think you can just walk all over us, the Black Emperors? Seriously? They actually have a title? I'm relieved that we were able to retrieve the Mira. I must say though, these hooligans aren't quite as rough around the edges as I was expecting. You said it, bud. One punch from the downtown delinquents and they'd be crying like a bunch of pansies. Wow, that quieted them down. You think it's possible that they really were threatened by them? Who never gets scared by guys like that? You're making fun of us or something? We'd have no trouble taking them on. Bingo. It all makes sense now. They were made fools of, so they were resorting to petty crimes as a means of venting their frustration. So that's what it was. They've disrupted the festival, and for what? Some selfish, self-pitying reason? You better listen up, you whippersnappers. I'll have you answer for your crimes, you hear me? Ugh, what's with this old geezer? Gulp, he's giving us a real scary look. Oh, there you are. You're the special support section, right? Don't tell me you had a third... Oh, never mind. Sorry we're late. We're here to take away the thieves. Thanks. Sorry for calling you out here during such a busy period. Let's hope you're not secretly the third and fourth thief trying to rescue your comrades. No problem. It's our job after all. Are these two the guys? Yeah, if you would escort them to HQ, please. Right, you can count on us. Hey, move it along. Whoa, don't push me. Whew, looks like it's case closed. They didn't look like they were from Crossbell, so I figure they won't be in jail for more than 3 days. Crossbell's pretty soft on foreigners, huh? Heh, well, the joke is on them. They'll be sitting in a jail cell staring at a stone wall, while the rest of us are out here enjoying the festival. Not to mention, I had a bit of fun striking a bit of fear in their hearts. I must say, your charade was spectacular. They were completely fooled. Heh, it comes with the experience of being a veteran trader. I'm used to having to put on airs. It's definitely a side of you I've never seen before. Either way, I think I've put on quite the performance, if I do say so myself. Thank you for resolving the issue, everyone. Indeed, we're truly in your debt. Please allow for the Business Owners Association to present you with its utmost gratitude. Oh no, that won't be necessary. We're just happy to have solved the case before any more damage was dealt. You know where to find us if you ever run into any other problems. We'd be happy to help. A fine plan indeed. I shall do so if the need ever arises again. With pleasure. We'd be happy to be of service to you. Let's see if I got all the DP. I'm a little nervous. Five. Oh, Gladiator Belt. Yes, 5 is the bonus DP. Gladiator Belt. Yes, I have 2 headbands, and the Gladiator Belt will increase your CP even when it's not your turn. Even when you're not doing anything, I think. I vaguely remember that was the case in other games. These guys are pretty strong. Thunder Cyclone. 17th Guard. See. AT delay one of them to buy me some time. It's not good. I only need to cast it twice to win, huh? Damn. Power smash this guy so he doesn't move. Okay, if you can just pull off that art again without anyone dying, that would be great. I didn't heal enough. I picked the wrong one. Whoops, it was supposed to say Tyrol. Shit. I just need to get through this turn and we can win. Tira. There, they die in 2 hits, but they also kill us in 2 hits. Bewitch times 2. Okay, let's get back and heal. Okay, let's turn that in. Okay, lucked out during that battle, that's for sure. Maybe I should try to get everyone to go to... Maybe I should have rested at the hotel instead to get all my CP up. Yeah, before I end the video, I should talk to everyone I helped. Remember the CPD, right? I heard a story. The thieves have been arrested already. Awesome, now I don't have to worry about my entire profit getting stolen. If you don't mind, will you take this? King Burger. Thank you, we will use it well. No, I should be the one thanking you for catching that criminal. Oh, weren't you those police officers that helped me out earlier? Thanks to you, I dodged a bullet. It was a close call, that's for sure. We saw through their every move. Here, take this. You can call it a token of my appreciation. Pure cut cake. Thank you very much. Police officers have to do their best while working, same as me. Hey, were you actually able to apprehend the thieves? Oh, thank Ideos. I was worried I'd never see my mirror again. I'd like to give you this reward as a token of my gratitude. Thanks a bunch. I really can't thank you enough for your help. I hope I'll be able to serve you next time. What about the other stalls? Will they give me anything? I just received word that the thief was caught. Maybe I've been giving a CBD less credit than they deserve. To be honest, this is the first time I've ever had any faith in them. No, not all of them will give us goodies. What a shame. Actually, Entertainment District's first, since there's only supposed to be only a few of them. Ice cream, come at your cold ice cream. Don't sell for inferior pizza. Come try my ice cream instead. Why not both? After eating a hot pizza, just eat some ice cream to cool off. Hey, I heard you guys managed to catch those damn thieves. I better show you my appreciation then. Here, take this with you. Yes, CP restoratives. Those will come in handy. Thanks for the generosity. We appreciate it. Nope, not a problem, our esteemed officers. Eat your hearts out. Well, thank the heavens, the thief was caught. Well, you know what they say, if you can't do the time, don't do the crime. They better think long and hard over what they did. Hey, I heard you guys caught the thieves. Nice job, you have my gratitude. Powdered snow. Here, take this. Just a little something to show my thanks. Thank you very much. Hey there, would you like to try a skewer? Promises the tastiest steak skewer you'll ever try. I think that's pretty much all I can get from them. Oh, there you are. Wald. You punks working right now? Huh, must suck being cops at a time like this. Thanks for keeping the streets safe. If you actually feel bad for us, then could you please try not to make our job any harder than it needs to be? Okay. Holy crap, that chick running the stall is hot as hell. Hey honey, you wanna have a good time with me later? What's with the cops looking all jittery? You guys dealing with something? You look like you're ready to go. Where are we headed today, Walt? Maybe we can get a sick view at the top of the hill. Wahaha! Will you take a look at that? How's the squirt running a stall? You're super duper cool, guys. The way you said hello to those other guys in the uniforms was also very cool. Damn it, just thinking about it pisses me off. Why should I have to help out? I want nothing to do with being a merchant. Isn't it satisfying after a long day of hard work? Oh, that's the stuff. You want some alcohol too? It'll be my treat. You know I can't. I'm still a minor. Give my thanks, everyone. That blasted thief gave stall owners a ton of grief. I should compensate them, or else it wouldn't feel right. Oh, don't worry. You helped us out too. I'm just glad we can all enjoy the festival. Ha, what a relief. I'm glad I have the companionship of some fine young people. Thanks for tuning in. If you enjoyed this Let's Play of The Legends of Heroes Trails from Zero, please leave a like, subscribe, and or hit that bell icon.